We're live.
Huh.
Try to just introduce to ourselves.
Sure, go ahead. Why not?
Hey, what's going on YouTube? You know who I am. I just got done playing Hitman 3 with so I'm the Undertaker. Michael Paul right there.
Hi.
We are just a minute from yesterday from watching Hell in a Cell. So Michael Paul has something to say about what happened in Hell in a Cell.
It sucked.
Yeah. No returning, no debut, no title, no new title competitors. So here's why Michael Paul said that the pay-per-view sucked from last night. Take it away, Michael.
There was no title changes. Nothing. No one new came in. No one came back. Where was the excitement? I don't know.
The WCW days, they did something better than this. But now, it's crazy, you know?
No, it's not crazy. That's the problem. What's the guy's name? Tony Khan needs to go to Monday night, and there needs to be another fucking Monday night war. Otherwise, no one's ever gonna give a fuck about wrestling again unless there's another Monday night war. Now, TNA tried it, they failed. Now, there we are.
The final battle between the American
Fuck.
took place last month against the badly wounded.
Shut the fuck up.
Hacker country.
There we go. We're live in Green Bay tonight.
In the building tonight. Talking momentum on the heels of.
Fuck.
Edge has revealed that the Judgment Day's ranks will be growing tonight as they welcome a new member to their malevolent group. Who will join Edge? Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
Come on, man. Fucking. No, not you. You didn't do anything.
I just had to turn off my computer, TV. Move my computer.
Rhea Ripley and Doudrop. That's right, the winner getting an opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Fatal four-way match with everything on the line. And speaking of championships, we know Montez Ford and Enzo Dawkins still have their sights set on the undisputed Tag Team Championship. Well, tonight, the Street Profits will have a chance to stake their claim as they take on the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, in a championship contenders match.
So if they win, they get a shot. This isn't the title shot tonight.
So
Okay, so a new member is going to be introduced. There we go. Wait, no, not right now. Cody's coming on right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes may be wearing a smile on his face tonight, but last night, the American Nightmare's entire body racked with pain, his mind pushed to the limits and beyond. But Cody Rhodes is the last man standing. In an epic career, a Hall of Fame career, there are career-defining performances. Last night had to have been one of them. Last night was courageous. It was gutsy. It was heroic. Cody Rhodes has earned and deserves every bit of admiration for what he accomplished last night inside Hell in a Cell. Against his nemesis, Seth Rollins, who used every vicious physical and psychological trick in the book. And as you can see, Cody Rhodes was unusable. We've discussed the pectoral tear that Cody suffered the week leading up, but this is what the world is still buzzing about. Social media has been set ablaze by the performance of the American Nightmare last night. That rightly so, not just about the technique, about the heart, the guts, and determination of a clearly wounded Cody Rhodes giving the performance of a lifetime. One of the most inspiring performances we have ever seen. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. So, that's stuff like that. It certainly fills up my heart. I can't say I don't love it, but I do want to say this. I just saw all those comments on social media, comments made directly, things said about the effort last night at Hell in the Cell, people praising it, loving it, and having reverence for what I was able to do. I want to tell you that I don't necessarily believe in that simply because it is a privilege to do what I do. I love you too, buddy. You have no clue how much. I will admit that tearing my pectoral tendon completely off the bone is demoralizing, no doubt, but I do not want to be sad. I do not want to be melancholy. I do not want to be downtrodden. We talk a lot about the other Rhodes in my family. There's one that you have not been introduced to yet. Those of you who don't know, I have a daughter. And when she is old enough, I want her to watch what happened last night, and I want her to know that in the darkest of times, in what could have been the lowest point in my career, in what could have been the absolute worst night, in what was literal hell, I was not cynical, I was not jaded, I stood, I fought. And I fought against one of the very best superstar wrestlers in the history of our game, Seth frickin' Rollins. Yeah, I don't like him either. The chapter, the trilogy, it's been written, the book is closed, it's in the archives. I am officially done with Seth Rollins. So with that in mind, I want to talk about what's above me. The money in the bank briefcase, more so the contract inside, has eluded me my entire career. And certainly, I am a little banged up at the moment, but in 4 weeks' time, if somehow, if some way, I was able to climb the ladder, I was able to grab said briefcase, I was able to cash that sucker in and become the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion.
You do realize you're sleeping live on the air right now.
Try to stay awake, bro.
Well, chug a Red Bull.
You know I don't drink that.
Cody Rhodes said he was done with Seth Rollins. Perhaps Rollins was saying that. Perhaps Seth Rollins isn't exactly done with the American Nightmare. Not exactly dancing out as we are accustomed to. You have to imagine the amount of pain Seth Rollins is in, less than 24 hours removed from a brutal, grueling, career-altering match inside Hell in a Cell. And Seth freaking Rollins gave everything as well in that match. It's showing. Not just in his walk, but in his face. So again, I'm sure there's a great deal of emotional pain that Rollins is going through, knowing that he was unable once again to defeat Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes' eyes locked on Seth Rollins like he's looking at a coiled viper. Cody Rhodes isn't sure what to make of Seth Rollins making his way down to this ring. Well, Rollins himself is like he barely walked. I still do not like you. But after what you put yourself through last night, you have earned my respect. And the world is saying maybe one of the gutsiest performances in the history of this industry. And that's the truth. Because you are without a doubt the toughest person I have ever been in this ring with. And I know I'm the last person you need to hear this from, but Dusty is very, very proud of his baby boy right now. You came out here the night after WrestleMania to show me respect. You shook my hand. I came out here for no other reason than to return the favor. Earned respect by Cody Rhodes. Long time coming from Seth Rollins. Long time.
Classy gesture from the visionary, showing grace in defeat. Because last night ultimately was all about the American Nightmare. And even someone as rotten as Seth Rollins has respect for the American Nightmare. I imagine Cody Rhodes has a newfound respect for Seth Rollins as well. All the battles, two men have had not just inside Hell in a Cell, but the last couple of months here in WWE. You would imagine respect had to go over time.
Classic trilogy like that, you get to know your opponent as well as you know yourself. That builds something between two people. We're seeing that tonight.
Now it's about the road forward for Cody Rhodes. And I understand that Cody Rhodes is scheduled for surgery this coming Wednesday to repair the injury suffered this past week and exacerbated inside Hell in a Cell last night. What a gutsy 24 hours for the American Nightmare.
Well, his mental focus now on Money in the Bank. July 2nd, not a ton of time.
But that speaks to the competitive spirit of Cody Rhodes. Obviously battered and bruised. Corey just mentioned having surgery this Wednesday. Already thinking about Money in the Bank. Already thinking about his goal to make it to the top. We have to wonder how long Cody Rhodes will be away from WWE post-surgery. That remains to be seen, but we're all rooting for you, Cody. We obviously saw Cody Rhodes defy the odds last night, so who's the...
Why? Son of a... Unbelievable! Face to face a second ago.
This is disgusting. This is despicable. Rollins, you're...
All this talk about respecting Cody Rhodes and clearly said something out here. Absolutely nothing.
The officials out here.
Finally, someone out here, but oh my God. The sledgehammer from Hell in a Cell.
Stop him.
Cody is helpless. Oh! A stop right on the injured peg.
Get somebody out of the damn locker room. Somebody stop Rollins.
Hey, look, it's Curtis Axel.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that he used to be with Bo Dallas with the B team?
He is disturbed.
Right, I forgot about him.
Oh my God, proclaiming his respect a minute ago. Now torturing Cody Rhodes. It was nonsense. It was lip service from Rollins. These are the actions of a twisted individual. Unreal attack, unforgivable, disgusting.
What up? I'm Sean's brain. And when he's hungry, I wander.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh. You know, the sneak attacks used to mean a lot more than they do now. Now it's so common that that doesn't even mean anything anymore. Come on, Patrick. Is your weaker that slow? Christ. Oh, I was gonna say, why do you have a flashlight? But then I realized that's your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, welcome back.
Respect for Cody Rhodes.
Austin Dillon's Life in the Fast Lane premieres June 23rd on USA.
Now, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. What you are seeing is the result of an unprovoked attack from Seth Rollins on Cody Rhodes after professing his respect for Cody Rhodes' performance at Hell in a Cell.
Cody scheduled for surgery for his pectoral injury this coming Wednesday. And you have to wonder what sort of additional damage was done by Seth Rollins in the sledgehammer attack moments ago.
Once again, you see the pride on display of Cody Rhodes trying to get back to his feet on his own.
We obviously know about the pride, and we know about Cody didn't deserve it. So there was no need for Cody Rhodes to go through this here tonight.
For a moment, we believe that Seth Rollins had turned a corner of respect. Flush that right down the toilet. Finally back to his feet with a little help.
Literally going through hell just 24 hours ago. Cody Rhodes struggling.
Going through it last night, he's going through it again tonight. Exacerbating a serious injury. Right side virtually useless. You can see it now. The man is in absolute agony.
And look at this. Rhodes insisting that he exit the arena on his own without any medical assistance.
No one has more heart than that man. No one. This is how it happened moments ago.
Seth Rollins had indicated that he
For the roster, male or female, I have justified nearly everything Seth Rollins done. I have considered Seth Rollins a friend. What we just witnessed was one of the most reprehensible, disgusting acts I have ever seen by any member of the roster, male or female, in my entire tenure in WWE. That was uncalled for. Shame on you, Seth Rollins. That's disgusting.
Seth Rollins should be ashamed to look at himself in the mirror after what he did here tonight to Cody Rhodes.
We will keep you updated on the condition of Cody Rhodes, of course, needing surgery Wednesday. We will keep you updated here as Raw rolls on. Part of the motivation for Seth Rollins, frustration over his loss at Hell in a Cell. In a different way, that frustration shared by big-time Becky Lynch. So close to reclaiming the Raw Women's Championship, falling short last night in a triple threat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making your way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the time Becky Lynch. And her opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, already in ring, Dana Brooke.
And Becky Lynch, when we saw her at Hell in a Cell, so close in a triple threat with the champ and Asuka.
The following is a triple threat. It's his very own game.
Very downtrodden demeanor of Becky Lynch. In many ways, Bianca Belair taking a page out of Becky Lynch's playbook.
And
Look at that victory.
that's the cause of the frustration, the anger on the face of Becky Lynch.
In a backward way, that could be a massive opportunity for Dana Brooke if Big Time Bex isn't in the right headspace. What a God.
Oh,
He does have a champion.
What does this have anything to do with Becky Lynch versus Dana Brooke? Why is Tozawa the 24/7 champion out here? There's an entire arena all over the Lambeau Field, for God's sakes.
well, he's clearly on the run and cornered ringside.
Tamina, R-Truth, T-Bar.
A cover! And Dana Brooke reclaims the 24/7 title.
24/7 champion, Dana Brooke!
What happened to his Dana Brooke's match with Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch seems confused as well.
No. What do you people think is going on here? Nobody is winning any titles in my matches except me, not anymore. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. You are going to put that title on the line right now against me. And if any of you interfere, I will smash your face in.
A challenge and a warning at the same time from Big Time Bex.
Is this going to happen? Is Becky Lynch going to challenge a 24/7 champion?
You get
In the WWE ring, I'm like a king, but at home, not so much.
official for the 24/7 title. Becky Lynch versus the champ, Dana Brooke.
I like this is a one-on-one competition. Becky Lynch declaring that nobody from the 24/7 championship melee better dare get involved in her matchup. Those are the rules when you have a 24/7 title matchup. The rules aren't suspended for the duration of the match. But can you imagine what a bounce-back moment this could be for Becky Lynch? A night removed from not capturing the Raw Women's Championship, and now Becky could leave here as a 24/7 champion.
And what a victory to be for Dick.
What the hell? What is going on here tonight?
The Empress of Tomorrow is in the house.
Becky Lynch was desperate not to have any interruptions. Becky obviously not going to be happy about this. The Empress of Tomorrow, all too happy to stick her nose in big-time Becky's business, but another Bex-floater. This is professionalism from Becky Lynch.
Gotta stay focused. Taking a swing at Asuka. We got some distraction from Dana.
No! Dana Brooke nearly picking up the biggest win of her career on Monday Night Raw, and Becky Lynch none too thrilled about it. Asuka barely providing some support for the 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke. I don't know if it's so much that Asuka's here to support Dana, Byron, as it is that Asuka's to continue the mind games with Lynch.
There was a win over Asuka that allowed Becky Lynch into the triple threat match at Hell in a Cell.
Ooh! Earned, Jimmy. Becky earned her way.
Covered by power. Kick out from Big Time Bex.
What a huge opportunity this is for Dana Brooke to pin the shoulders of Becky Lynch. Dana Brooke making the climb to the top rope. Can Dana Brooke land something spectacular? Nobody home.
Oh, boot right to the face. Dana Brooke now realizing how dangerous a focused Becky Lynch is.
Becky Lynch feeding off the presence of Asuka. Hold on.
Counter to the manhandle, sign some help from Asuka. Gets free.
Oh my.
Who's your winner? And still the 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke!
Becky Lynch cannot believe what has just happened.
Understandably so. Becky's got an extremely legitimate right. There was outside interference from Asuka, holding Lynch's foot down so Dana Brooke can execute the pinfall. I'd be upset too if I were Big Time Bex.
Wow, big news on the win from Dana Brooke, and also tonight some big news concerning John Cena. Check it out.
Hustle, loyalty, respect. I won't be stopped. I can't be stopped. The champ is here.
What the? Hold up.
You want some? Come on, get some.
That is huge. John Cena coming back June 20th.
What's the date today?
The 6th.
Fuck, so we have a while to wait. Hold on.
yes.
20 years of John Cena, absolutely incredible. It's cause for celebration. It's awesome. Finally, some reason to lift my spirits. You scared me when you do that, Corey. You really scared me. Well, please welcome Maurice and the host of Miz TV, The Miz. Promised he was bringing gifts, and what better gift than his beautiful, talented, sexy, stunning wife, Maurice. My God, tonight's getting better and better by the minute.
Well, the original Bro is going to be dropping by on the season premiere edition of Miz TV. Not
Like, where the hell has she been?
but also his wife, Maurice. They
At
come
home
to the
with
house
the
on
kids.
Raw next.
Dude, she should come back and win champions.
I want the cake.
You know they have 2 girls, right?
Oh yeah, she's a part-time wrestler like Edge.
Well, it looks like Ed just come back to being pretty much full-time now because of the, what you call it? Oh, Judgment Day, that's what it's called.
Yeah, and his wife is taking care of their daughter.
Well, I think they've got more than one. I don't know, but I think they have more than one.
Mm-hmm.
See, this summer's
AC and Peacock.
Oh yeah, WWE Universe. I'm gonna give you a happy birthday shout out to Drew McIntyre.
Spend $25 on your Applebee's favorites and get a free movie ticket to
What
see this
birthday
summer's
is it?
blockbuster hit. Top
It's
Gun
today his
Maverick
birthday
in
is.
theaters now. And the official
How old
WWE
is he?
Pepperoni
47.
Season card. Get
How
closer to
old?
the action with
37 years
like
old.
Superstar Week,
37, I think.
six early ticket sales for
If
select
he was
events
47,
and
he'll
more.
probably
Visit
retire like Triple H.
ultimatewrestling.com to see if you pre-qualify now. Terms apply. Now it's time for another blockbuster, Miz TV. The Maverick himself.
One of the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV Premiere Edition, and please give a warm Miz TV applause for the most gorgeous, vivacious, sexy, smart, talented, one of the longest reigning women's champion in WWE history. She's a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, and a damn fine human being. She is the love of my life, Maurice!
I love you. I love you. I love you.
And I love the fact that Money in the Bank is coming right up. Did you know that if you cash in this contract, you have an 85% chance of winning a world championship? And I know this because I have done it twice. And if I do it just one more time, that would be a record breaker. Just another accolade to add to my already prestigious resume. But that is the future. This is the present. And welcome to our premiere party. Yes. It is the premiere directly following this show. Monday Night Raw is a double episode, not one episode, but 2 episodes of Miz and Mrs.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here tonight to talk about season 3 of Miz and Mrs. My Show. What I'm not excited about is to be here. When I say here, it's pretty funny. Earlier, I was telling my glam team that I was coming to Green Bay, and they didn't even know where it was. Such a big show, right? You would think we would be in a city that people actually... As I was saying, it's such a big show that you would think we would be in a city that...
Hold on, dear. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? When your hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. My wife is talking. Do not disrespect her. Please.
Oh, so much for disrespect. before his introduction. The original crowd wants to join the premiere party. Crashing the party. Scooter and all. I feel like when that happens, I like that people just crash this TV.
It's because you've never been in a romantic relationship in your life, Saxon. I would rather enjoy the It couple romanticizing about their lives, the premiere of their reality show, new season.
Oh, PDA too, right?
I love it.
Oh, here's what I love.
Why don't you go find yourself a nice pink kangaroo, Saxon? Have fun.
That idea.
You are the weirdest man I know.
Whoa, what's with all the harsh vibes? I thought this was a celebration. And first things first, Maurice, bonjour. Omelette du fromage, mi amo Riddle.
Je comprends rien de ce que tu viens de dire, mais c'est bon, continue.
Gesundheit. And second of all, I want to give a big shout out to my best bro, Randy. I love you, dog. And I hope you come back soon. Unlike my stepdad.
Hey, do you realize you are interrupting us to talk about Randy? I'm going to speak very slowly for you. Randy Orton's career is over. And now Riddle's all alone, and you're gonna get your ass whooped week after week after week by the Bloodline. So if you'll excuse us, we have a little premiere party to get to. Thank you very much.
Why don't you shut the hell up, Miz? And let me finish what I was going to say. I'm tired of fighting Roman's minions week after week. And I want to tell Roman that I want to fight that tribal piece of trash. And since the head of the table thinks it's cool to take my bro Randy Orton out, I think I'm going to take something from him. I think I'm going to take that WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And Miz, there's a reason why my homie John Cena is playing Peacemaker and you're playing Homemaker while your wife drags you around by your tiny balls. Hey.
Go ahead. Say it. You usually say it, dude.
Don't you dare talk to my husband like this. Just so you know, my husband is average balls.
Please.
My husband has above average balls. My husband has gigantic balls, massive balls, huge balls, biggest balls in the whole world.
Prove it. Prove it. What the hell is wrong with you people?
You want to fight him? Let's do it right here, right now.
Well, you know what I gotta say to that? RK Bro 420 said I just smoked your ass, bro.
Was that an acceptance?
Wait a second here. I'm in a tuxedo. This is my premiere party. So you want to fight right here, right now? Green Bay, you want to fight right here, right now? The answer is no. Challenge denied. That's a shame. I wanted to see that match. Oh, Ciampa!
Ciampa from behind, blindside Riddle.
The cheap shots continue. Where else Ciampa even come from? We've seen this kind of action before from Ciampa, but I don't understand why Ciampa just targeted Riddle. He said he's trying to make a name for himself. Doesn't care how he does it.
Let's have that match right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Of course.
This is how to change your heart.
Tuxedo and all. Riddle can't compete. Cena said.
It's your toughest test that you feel.
For most.
I've never known anyone as good as you. Another one.
Chicago Fire. Thursdays on USA.
Welcome back to the Miz versus Riddle. A lot to catch you up on. Riddle attacked by Ciampa after challenging the Miz, who suddenly accepts a late notice match.
His went a part of Riddle the moment he realized, oh, Riddle's down and out. Maybe this could be easy pickings for me. All of a sudden, the Miz wants to compete.
Have you two no concept of how difficult what Miz is trying to do right now truly is? Miz is out here competing in a tuxedo. Miz was out here to celebrate the premiere of season 3 of Miz and Mrs. Double episode right here on USA after Raw. Plenty of reason to celebrate. Miz was being accompanied by his gorgeous wife Maurice, his co-star, his anchor in life, and this derelict Riddle. What? No, I'm not stopping.
Okay.
You just pulled this cord to make the ride.
Miz accepted the match, okay?
He's brave.
Oh, he's brave. Oh, beautiful body slam from Riddle.
I always got to feel sorry for the Miz. Except for you, maybe.
Fighting for his bro, Randy Orton.
Sexton, if I knew for a fact you had manhood, I'd insult it on TV too.
Oh, taking a page out of the Viper's book.
Look how insulted the Miz is going to feel if Riddle beats him right here.
Riddle fired up. Then taking the bloodline for his bro, Randy Orton.
Go to that place
Surrounded by Orton. Well, thinking RKO has escaped by the Miz.
He's looking for a reprieve, but he won't get it. Here comes Riddle.
Oh, Maurice getting her hand on the Miz, getting him out of the way. Now beating his feet to get away from Riddle.
No.
No! I really wanted to see this.
All of a sudden, Monday Night Raw has become the Thunder from Down Under. What is happening tonight, Jimmy? I feel like I'm in a different universe.
We are just keeping up here at Monday Night Raw. That's what we're doing. The half-naked Miz just got Maurice's purse.
We've seen those purses be pretty well loaded before.
Oh, just in time. To the cover. 1, 2, 3, away for Riddle.
Who's your winner? Riddle!
Laid out with his wife's purse in his hand. It's the Miz.
Despite getting jumped by Ciampa before this match, Riddle pulling out a victory over the Miz and his tiny discos.
Well, listen, we've seen Miz utilize Maurice's handbags in the past. Riddle saw it coming.
Then an amazing.
A la the Viper, and a humiliating defeat for the tuxedo-clad A-lister and his beautiful bride.
I still think it was a good premiere party.
Well, speaking of premieres, a premium live event, an amazing show put on by NXT last Saturday. Check it out if you didn't see it.
NXT 2.0 in your house.
In your house.
NXT Universe.
8, 7 Central, only on USA.
Are you ready, Byron? I'm ready. I'm ready for the smoke. It is raining Solo Cups here in Green Bay.
Solo Cups is still in the forecast, Jimmy. You jumped the gun.
Yeah, wait for it.
Well, even Saxon doesn't screw that up.
That hurts. Yeah! Celebrate with me, Jimmy. It is officially raining Red Solo Cups in Green Bay.
The following is a championship contenders match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Not many teams dance to the ring, getting ready to face the Usos, who have looked untouchable since unifying the tag team titles.
In recent months, we've seen a different, more aggressive side of both members of the Street Profits. We've seen the Street Profits defeat then tag team champions RK Bro, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the real deal any night of the week. But it remains to be seen whether they've got what it takes to defeat the Usos. We're going to find out momentarily. And their opponents, they are the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay Uso.
They've said it for years, and it's hard to deny now. They are the ones, as I said, looking unstoppable since unifying the tag titles.
Showing no signs of slowing, pure dominance over both Raw and SmackDown tag team divisions. Jimmy and Jay representing the bloodline, representing the head of the table. Jimmy and Jay Uso have spent some
322 days with gold in their possession, as they proudly stand as your undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions.
We are less than an hour away from the reveal of the newest member of the Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, a new
We found
member
out
of Judgment
earlier
Day
that
being
Hall of Famer Edge has
revealed
procured a
tonight.
new member of the Judgment Day, week by week growing stronger, much like the Bloodline over on Friday Night SmackDown side of things.
Huge opportunity for the Street Profits here to stake their claim. Oh, Angelo Dawkins going right after Jey Uso roll-up. They end this early. Oh, early kick out.
Our strategy by Dawkins out of the gate. Caught Jey Uso.
Backslide has him again. Oh, man, much closer. I like this strategy for the Street Profits, trying to end this thing early against the Usos. Isolate, has to cover again. Oh. By surprise, the aggression of Angelo Dawkins. The Usos have been a bit caught off guard here with what we've seen from Ford and Dawkins. Tag team continuity of the Street Profits. Oh, he's having it. Face down goes Jimmy on his back. Oh, no, again, another super close call. Smart move now. Boom. Trying to regroup themselves back in the game here. Words of encouragement.
A smart strategy, a veteran maneuver by both Usos, slowing the momentum that the Street Profits had put together in the opening moments of this matchup. Just by rolling to the outside, Montez Ford and Dawkins opted not to get chased, but now we sort of reset the playing field.
We've seen over and over the Street Profits like a high tempo, a high pace, high flying action. Speaking of high tempo here, look at the barrage of strikes being delivered by Jey Uso onto Montez Ford. Uso now slowing it down, taking the energy out of Montez Ford. They had a great match last Friday on SmackDown. This Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura. Street Profits, as you say, for chasing gold, be it RK Bro and now the Usos.
There's only one target these days, tag team division. The Usos hold all of the gold. And a win tonight over the undisputed tag team champions would certainly put the Street Profits in title contention going forward.
Angelo Dawkins now legal. Their teamwork with Montez Ford to the cover. Kick out from Jey Uso, and once again wanting a little bit of a reset.
Champion's advantage. The Usos can get themselves counted out. They're not going to lose their title. It's a non-title matchup, but this is what Jimmy and Jey do. They were dictating the pace of the matchup. Things didn't start the way the Usos wanted them to be, so Jimmy and Jey are changing the complexion of things.
Yeah, to your point, this is a championship contenders match. Street Profits, should they win, the future title opportunity against the Usos.
And you have to credit the strategy we have seen from the Street Profits now multiple times, forcing Jimmy and Jey Uso to take a step back and recalibrate.
That's twice a tactical retreat from the Usos.
A little curious, but Ford nor Dawkins opted to go and give chase to Jimmy and Jey. Could have been a trap, it could have been a plan by the Usos, but the Street Profits are going to have to up their aggression a little bit if they want to defeat the Usos tonight or at any time in the future.
But
That'll help. That's the aggression. That's what I'm talking about, Tez.
Not letting Jey off the hook now, top of the steps.
Montez Ford, daring Jey Uso to get back up. For the past 7 weeks, we've seen Ford pack on some muscle.
We'll see that muscle on display. Jey, right out.
He takes to the motherfucking go right.
I'm gonna go get some ice water.
Multiple times, forcing Jimmy and Jey Uso to take a step back and recalibrate.
That's twice a tactical retreat from the Usos.
A little curious, but Ford nor Dawkins opted to go and give chase to Jimmy and Jey. Could have been a trap, it could have been a plan by the Usos, but the Street Profits are going to have to up their aggression a little bit if they want to defeat the Usos tonight or at any time in the future.
But
that'll help. That's the aggression. That's what I'm talking about, Tez.
Not letting Jey off the hook now, top of the steps.
Montez Ford, daring Jey Uso to get back up. For the past 7 weeks, we've seen Ford pack on some muscle.
And we'll see that muscle on display. Jey, right out.
You coming or what?
Rated PG-13.
Welcome back to a rolling Street Profits taking on the Uso in a championship contenders match. Street Profits fighting for an opportunity at the unified tag team titles.
Tag is made unbeknownst to Dawkins. Double spine buster by the Usos.
Right through the canvas goes Dawkins.
That is the kind of tag team continuity from the Usos that have made them so successful over the past year.
And that's an advantage the Street Profits have over almost everyone in the tag team division. The Usos just as sharp as a team. Case in point, a cheap shot.
You can never honestly compare the Usos to another tag team walking the planet because the Usos have been a tag team since day one. That's what the phrase means, day one-ish. Jimmy and Jey have been a tag team. Dawkins and Ford, absolutely effective, very successful in their tenure here in WWE, but you cannot honestly compare any tag team walking to the Usos. And the Jey Usos got a legal superstar.
Line on that shot over the top. Oh, to the cover. Kick out from Angelo Dawkins. Oh, not trying to fall. Going for some ground and pound, full mount here. Dawkins desperately trying to cover up. Block some of those blows delivered by Jey Uso. We've seen throughout this match psychological warfare, trying to get underneath the skin, inside the head of their opponent, trying to make a mistake. Both sides have done it throughout this match. Watch this.
Oh, excuse me.
You've got a desperate Angelo Dawkins. You won't smoke!
So what you did at the house all day
Oh
today?
my gosh, listen to that shot.
Angelo Dawkins' legs
You
stopped
actually missed one to
No, right
work
into
or
a
something?
split.
I don't
I have to say it is pure desperation
All
right
I
now.
know
Dawkins
is hanging
needs to
down
make a
and
tag
coming down.
contest for, but in the wrong corner. 2-on-1.
Hey, match going. Right now, Angelo Dawkins wishing he was a little closer to Montez Ford.
Jimmy Uso now legal stalking Angelo Dawkins.
Wait.
Uso sending
Oh,
a
it's the
message.
almighty Bobby Lashley. Yay.
Raw, SmackDown, doesn't matter. They'll defend anywhere against anyone.
Well, in this case, the Usos are trying to ensure that the Street Profits cannot earn an opportunity to challenge them. Right now, it's about time to back it up.
Oh, speed!
That might be it.
Oh,
Dawkins might be fun.
this is a bobblehead out of Angelo Dawkins. Cover might be merciful at this point. Oh, the taunting. Oh,
Instinctively, Dawkins is continuing to crawl to Montez Ford, but to your point, Jimmy, just being mocked by Jimmy Uso.
oh,
Another big right hand from Jimmy Uso.
come on, dog. You don't want no screen with the true tag team. What the league does? Oh,
Dawkins
with a block off. One shot for Taylor for Jimmy. Dawkins coming alive here. The insults of Jimmy Uso woke him up, but
that put him back to sleep.
exactly. Oh, once again, Jey Uso with
Getting
the
snooze.
Sit down, no.
Stick with me, Bobby. That sleep pun laying right there for you. Hey, Jimmy Uso now. Random offense will continue on the outside of the ring.
Oh, right into the steel stairs. Can the Street Profits have any hope of coming back?
Ooh, new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. Girl Scout Thin Mints, new Oreo.
Closer to Montez Ford.
Jimmy Uso now legal stalking Angelo Dawkins. Uso sending a message. Either brand, Raw, SmackDown, doesn't matter. They'll defend anywhere against anyone.
Well, in this case, the Usos are trying to ensure that the Street Profits cannot earn an opportunity to challenge them. Right now, it's about time to back it up.
Oh, speed!
That might be it. Oh, Dawkins might be running.
This is a bobblehead out of Angelo Dawkins. Cover might be merciful at this point. Oh, the taunting. Oh,
Instinctively, Dawkins is continuing to crawl to Montez Ford, but to your point, Jimmy, just being mocked by Jimmy Uso.
oh.
Another big right hand from Jimmy Uso.
Come on, dog. You don't want no screen with the true tag team. What the league does? Oh,
Dawkins
with a block off. One shot for Taylor for Jimmy. Dawkins coming alive here. The insults of Jimmy Uso woke him up, but
that put him back to sleep.
exactly. Oh, once again, Jey Uso with
Getting
the
snooze.
Sit down, no.
Stick with me, Bobby. That sleep pun laying right there for you. Hey, Jimmy Uso now. Random offense will continue on the outside of the ring.
Oh, right into the steel stairs. Can the Street Profits have any hope of coming back?
Ooh, new DQ All-Star Summer.
Wake up, people. Peacocks.
championship.
MLB Sunday Leadoff, exclusively on Peacock.
Welcome back to what has been an incredible match cover. Jey Uso trying to finish the Street Profits. Montez Ford kicking out just in time. Championship contenders match of the Street Profits and find a way to defeat the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Usos. You got to believe they will be next in line for a title opportunity. And they have tried every trick in this match. So have the Usos. Both teams pushed to their respective limits.
Tag was made. Angelo Dawkins from the outside tagged Montez Ford, unbeknownst to both members of the Usos.
Oh! Montez Ford risking it all. Here comes Jimmy Uso. Same thing through the ropes, taking out Montez.
Oh, no, don't do it, big fella. Dawkins feeling some kind of way.
Dawkins gonna take flight. Oh! Taking out both Usos. Okay. Dawkins tags in Ford. Spotbuster. Is it gonna happen? How high is the roof in Green Bay? Cover. 1, 2, 1.
Oh, my gosh. At the last possible second, Jimmy Uso playing spoiler. Look at this. Montez Ford nearly jumped into the Money in the Bank briefcases. That is ridiculous.
Reached out and taken home a briefcase with him. Look at the look. Look at the determination on the face of Montez Ford, marching towards Jey Uso.
But this is the edge we've seen for the last couple of months. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over, take championships from the Usos, whoever has them. That's the edge of the Street Profits.
Oh my gosh. Shoulder first into the barricade. Goes forward.
Oh, reckless attack.
Jey Uso dumped into the timekeeper area. Montez, did Montez beat the count?
He did.
But the Usos have been counted out. Therefore, your winners are the Street Profits.
Wow. Milliseconds between victory and defeat from the Street Profits.
How about the wherewithal of Montez Ford to pay attention to the official count and make it just in time?
You're absolutely right, Saxton.
Myers Riddle for the celebration.
You know, Riddle will celebrate the downfall of any portion of the bloodline.
The Usos cannot believe it. Victory slipping through their fingers.
The Profits now have what they want. As we take another look, Montez Ford just wanted Jey Uso heard the officials count and just beat the count in, allowing the Street Profits to score a count-out victory over the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions.
Obviously, Jimmy and Jey Uso not thrilled with the outcome of this one, realizing that they're now going to have to defend their titles against the Street Profits.
The always dangerous Street Profits. Let's take it back.
It's a non-title match, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
1, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. At the last possible second, Jimmy Uso playing spoiler.
I don't know why I'm
Montez
speaking
Ford
of-
nearly jumped into the Money in the Bank briefcases. That is ridiculous.
Reached out and taken home a briefcase with him.
Look at the look. Look at the determination on the face of Montez Ford, marching towards Jey
Michael,
Uso.
it's
But this is
okay.
the edge we've seen for the last couple of months. We're not here to take
Damn.
part. We're here to take
Forgive me for
over,
it.
take championships.
You're spaced
From
out.
the Usos, whoever has them. That's the edge of the Street
No.
Profits.
Oh my gosh. Shoulder first into the barricade. Goes forward.
Oh, reckless attack.
Jey Uso dumped into the timekeeper area. Montez, did Montez beat the count?
He did.
But the Usos have been counted out. Therefore, your winners are the Street Profits.
Milliseconds between victory and defeat from the Street Profits.
How about the wherewithal of Montez Ford to pay attention to the official count and make it in time.
You're absolutely right, Saxton.
Oh, there's Riddle with a celebration. You know, Riddle will celebrate the downfall of any portion of the bloodline. The Usos cannot believe it. Victory slipping through their fingers. The Profits now have what they want. As we take another look, Montez Ford just holding Jey Uso, heard the officials count and just beat the count in, allowing the Street Profits to score a countdown victory over the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions.
Obviously, Jimmy and Jey Uso not thrilled with the outcome of this one, realizing that they're now going to have to defend their titles against the Street Profits.
The always dangerous Street Profits, but let's take you back to earlier tonight on Monday Night Raw. Incredible performance by Cody Rhodes at Hell in a Cell. We bought a new level of respect from the WWE Universe for sure, but a level of respect we thought we were going to get from Seth frickin' Rollins was not to. Medical staff, you know. It takes a modern day Hercules to slay a monster. How about two of them in the ring at the same time? That's what Bobby Lashley did at Hell in a Cell versus MVP and the Nigerian Giants.
The almighty Bobby Lashley.
And he has a smile on his face tonight. Bobby Lashley should have a smile on his face. Bobby Lashley should be celebrating. It was an extraordinary performance last night at Hell in a Cell to overcome a 2-on-1 disadvantage. And as you said, Jimmy, defeating both MVP and the Nigerian Giant. Omos.
And within moments of the opening bell, MVP and Omos both realized it wasn't 2-on-1. It was those two versus Bobby Lashley and all of Chicago in the WWE Universe.
Well, we'll hear from the Almighty on Monday. Next.
This right.
Then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. The thought it.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
So the Pizza Hut $10 tastemaker has any 3 toppings you want?
It's the best delivery deal around.
Well, just coming off a pay-per-view. This is not a very exciting show. There's nothing to get excited about.
I'm just waiting for the Edge thing.
Oh, yeah.
Action.
Shit.
Didn't upgrade my phone anyway.
Green Bay! Bobby Lashley still celebrating his extraordinary victory last night at Hell in a Cell.
What's up, Green Bay? I got a lot to talk about. You know, this never had to end like this between MVP and I. I mean, after years and years of grinding, I considered P my family. But that's what he wanted. And then at Hell in a Cell, MVP and Omos had every advantage against me in the book. But that still wasn't enough to take down the Almighty. You know, the saying goes, you never interrupt your enemies when they're making a mistake. And the biggest mistake MVP made was to stab me in my back. So I was asked, how did it feel when you had MVP wrapped up and he was screaming and begging for mercy as I had him in that airlock? And I could say it felt damn good. So now that I have MVP and Omos in my rearview mirror, I was just thinking, what is next?
Nice little unexpected.
Did you DM him, Corey?
Oh, Barry?
Yeah,
Wait a minute. I don't know what authority allowed you to come out here and steal my spotlight. But this is my time. I deserve to be out here, not you. But you know why you're out here? Shut up! Bobby, you're only out here because someone helped you win your match. I'm out here because I won my match all by myself. So with all due respect, Bobby, how about you just get out of my ring? Hey, actually, let's take a selfie first.
Oh, wait, I do mind because this is not your ring. This is my ring. And on second thought, why don't we just settle this like gentlemen and let's fight about it?
Oh, you want to have a match? All right, we'll have a match, but first, check out my bicep!
Let me just show you that bicep. Well, on second thought, since you come out here and miss a little selfie boy, and you're so confident that you can beat me, why don't you put that United States Championship on the line, kid?
Is that what you guys want? You don't deserve a title match, Bobby.
Yes, he does.
Sure, you've beaten Brock Lesnar. Sure, you've beaten Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, to name a few. But you haven't beaten me. Mr. McMahon's protege, the youngest United States champion in WWE history, Theory.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. Take a walk, kid.
The Almighty not taking kindly to the disrespect of the brazen United States champion.
You're gonna watch himself, head his mouth.
He's going to get my whooping from the Almighty.
Smart move, backing away from the ring. Another WWE superstar who has been wrecking house in the WWE has been feared since making his Raw debut. His victim
2 months ago, Jinder Mahal making his long-awaited debut on Monday Night Raw. And to your point, Jimmy, immediately targeting the Mysterios. Can't keep. Officials would force Veer to break the hold before severe damage was caused to Dominic Mysterio. Tonight it is all about revenge for the Mysterios. Can't keep the Mysterios down. And Dominic is back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, accompanied to the ring, Fiery Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio!
And what is different tonight was just announced, accompanied by his father, Rey Mysterio, but will that be enough? Veer Mahaan viciously targeted the Mysterios, making his return to Raw, but with his father at his side, Dominic has payback on his mind tonight when he takes on Veer one-on-one on Raw with his dad at ringside. Will he get vengeance? We'll find out next. Dominic Mysterio is what's for dinner.
Stock up for summer with $15 teas.
You take a sip of the slush, boom. Take a bite of the ice cream, boom, that's sweet. Sonic once again has done the 2-in-1. They understand people.
It takes two to make it outside. I want to rock right now.
New crunchy cookie M&Ms.
Propel Fitness Water with Gatorade electrolytes.
Hey, did you hear Dave & Buster's has 10 new games? Oh! It works out because they also have 7 new foods.
Oh, summer's better in the great indoors at Dave & Buster's.
The redesigned Corona Slim King, named after yours truly. Slim is one of my old nicknames. You better ask somebody. You might as well call them Snoop Kings. You like that?
With Xfinity Internet, you get advanced security that helps protect you at home and on the go. You feel so safe, it's as if, I don't know, Evander Holyfield has your back.
I wouldn't click on that.
Hey, thanks.
Got a muffin for Ed.
Right.
You don't need those calories.
Well, can we at least split it?
Nope.
Advanced security that helps protect your devices in and out of the home.
I mean, can I eat?
Only from Xfinity. Unbeatable internet made to do anything, so you can do anything.
So the Pizza Hut $10 tastemaker has any 3 toppings you want?
It's the best delivery deal around. Can't put a price on that.
Actually, you can. It's only $10.
Actually, it's only $10. The large 3-topping $10 tastemaker. Pizza Hut. It's you.
Family law, we try to let them see that there is an end to this, that they will be happy again.
It was nice to know that things were going to be taken care of and that I could get on with other parts of my life.
If you had all the power and speed of Frontier Fiber Internet, you could be legendary. But you can dive into the metaverse or create your own whatever verse and make moves that move the world. Because Frontier's 100% fiber optic internet is as powerful as your creativity. Let's go Frontier. Severe financial trouble, and bankruptcy is the rope that we explain to them what that whole process is. And it's not the end of the world. What we do is we try to get them back up on their feet so that they can enjoy the rest of their life. Saturday, it's a showcase of the league's top two teams as they charge into the playoffs. The red-hot New Jersey Generals battle the Michigan Panthers. Then the league's best Birmingham Stallions take on the Houston Gamblers on USA, NBC, and Peacock.
That's why I feel like I'm falling asleep, because it wakes me.
Sadistic nature of Seth Rollins continues to spiral even deeper out of control. This just sent out on social media, mocking the tweet sent out by Cody Rhodes last night in the wake of their epic Hell in a Cell matchup for the love of the game. Rollins is completely out of control. This was disgusting. I don't even have the words to adequately explain this. Yeah, you can't. I mean, I'm honestly just tired of saying that man's name right now. All we can hope is that Cody Rhodes is okay. The future holds some kind of vengeance for him.
And as a point, weighing in at 275 pounds, Veer Mahaan!
A truly frightening figure in Veer Mahaan, and no one knows that better than Dominic Mysterio. Earlier tonight, Veer Mahaan had some words for him.
Dominic Mysterio is nothing but a knowing fly buzzing around my head. And tonight, I'm going to enjoy snatching that fly and crushing in my hands. As your father, Rey Mysterio, watches on, and there's nothing he can do to stop me.
Obviously, Veer Mahaan deriving some sort of disturbing pleasure from wreaking havoc on the lives of the Mysterios.
On anyone he gets his hands on week after week, Mustafa Ali, add him to that list. Cervical clutch held on for too long.
Veer Mahaan is an incredibly intelligent competitor. He may compete like a savage, but Veer is a very, very bright human being. And Veer has gone around the world in multiple forms of athletics before arriving in WWE. Veer told me he's sick and tired of leaving his fate in anybody else's hands. He's gotten screwed over on business deals throughout his career. He only relies on himself and trusts his own way of doing things. And his way is brutality.
So far, it's been working out for him with the strength of Veer Mahaan. Talk about the athletic ability, fast, strong, explosive, technical. It's going to take everything Dominic Mysterio has to stay in.
Dominic Mysterio mocking Veer Mahaan. I knew Dominic was young. I didn't realize he was stupid.
Playing Matador to the bull there by the bold nature of Dominic.
Yeah, the problem is eventually when you run out of land to run away from the bull.
But right now, Dominic Mysterio using his speed advantage. Not the worst strategy in the world here for Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic's trying to tire out Veer Mahaan. And Dominic certainly has an impressive gas tank.
Tire out, maybe frustrate Veer Mahaan a little bit. Also, Veer, 275 pounds. Not exactly made the
Dominic
switch.
had better hope that Veer doesn't catch him.
It's a unique and different strategy by Dominic, but that's what he needed in a situation like this against Veer.
Oh, if Dominic would have run away in the first place, the first time they encountered, we wouldn't be in this situation.
That was the clutches, though, of Veer Mahaan. Dominic able to catch himself on the apron. Oh! Seemingly rocking Veer Mahaan. Now a second kick. Dominic Mysterio clearly done his homework, picking away at Veer, striking, sticking, and moving. You know how proud the Mysterio family is. They're not going to cower in fear because of an attack from Veer Mahaan. Oh!
There it was.
It only takes one. Absolutely leveling Dominic Mysterio.
I don't know that Dominic's getting back up. Oh. Take a look at this impact.
This was exactly what Dominic Mysterio needed to avoid. That's when 275 pounds is an advantage.
Veer Mahaan making sure Dominic looking on. And we are less than 20 minutes away from the big reveal. The most powerful force on Monday Night Raw grows one stronger.
Darkness of the Judgment Day continues to spread on Monday Night Raw. Judgment Day, the thing. It's feeling like you see in darkness.
At this rate, why doesn't Ray just bring a stretcher to the ringside for Dominic? That's good fatherhood right there.
No, Rey Mysterio would never do that, Corey.
My dad used to at least pick me up from the playground with a bag of ice. Oh! feel sorry for you.
No, you shouldn't. He was a great dad.
Right now, Veer Mahaan seeing everything go his way. Dominic Mysterio had an advantage when it was about speed and movement. Now that he is slowed down, he looks like prey in the sights of Veer Mahaan.
What? You heard Veer Mahaan say that he believes Rey Mysterio is weak because of all the attention he gives his son Dominic.
Oh! Tossing Dominic right into Rey, punishing both Mysterios at the same time.
That escalated quickly. Oh, man. They went from bad to worse, courtesy of the Lion.
In the WWE ring, I want the king, but at home, not so much.
I'm having a very hard time staying awake through this. And I do know why. It's not exciting me like it usually does.
It's true.
Is this a cha-cha?
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast bacon.
Roads or highways? Back roads. College or pro ball? College. Mild or spicy?
Spicy.
Actions or rom-coms?
Rom-coms.
Really? 10 or 10?
10.
Lab or poodle? Okay, which Fritos? That is a tough one. Fritos, down for everything. Rock or country? Don't answer that.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
The question heading into this match, Dominic Mysterio versus Veer Mahaan, was how much would Dominic have for Veer so far? The answer is not enough.
Before the break, on the outside of the ring, Veer Mahaan actually launching Dominic into his father and following up with a thunderous boot to the jaw of Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio using his speed to his advantage to sidestep Veer Mahaan, but the question continues to linger. What kind of significant offense can Mysterio mount?
All the offense of Mysterio so far has been his speed.
Can we just get this match over with?
The less experienced Veer make a mistake, but
how long can that last?
Unable to sustain much offense. A
That's
shot
how
here,
we
a
do.
shot there, and as we can see, the power of Veer has just been too much for young
See, this is
Mysterio.
what I mean by too much of a good thing.
Get a
They
nasty
need
elbow
to scale
to Veer
WrestleMania
Mahaan.
back
Body
to 3
shot.
hours Let it be on one night.
Stand toe to toe
They
with
need to
fear.
scale this back to
Moving
2
it once
hours
again, and
instead of
exactly
3.
the right time.
And most of Fear's suffering has been self-inflicted at this point. I think it might have ricocheted Fear's skull off the ring post.
619 to the side of the head for once. Veer Mahaan is really. This is Dominic's best chance right now. Best chance.
Wichita, Texas, which is going to be next Monday Night on Raw. Wichita, Kansas. Oh.
The strength of Veer Mahaan.
To Dominic's credit, that was the first time we've seen Veer in that much trouble since arriving on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Very impressive offense from Dominic. Beautiful frog splash and homage to his uncle Eddie Guerrero. And Dominic looking to continue pouring on the punishment. Veer shrugs off Dom.
Pushing his way out of that tornado. $1 million arm. Oh.
Dominic's plans have just been completely altered by Veer Mahaan.
We know what comes next.
The end.
Send up the
Ray's seen enough. I actually respect this out of Rey Mysterio. Rey has seen his son be beaten and battered by the Lion of Monday Night Raw for long enough. Now Rey standing up to Veer Mahaan.
Through the rope, 619 to the outside.
Rey obviously has felt the wrath of Veer Mahaan.
And he's seen what Veer Mahaan does. One cervical punch is never enough.
I think these are far from over. The thing of Mysterios again, I assure you, Veer Mahaan is not going to forget this moment.
Well, they'll be adding to their numbers tonight, but the Judgment Day at Hell in a Cell, a unified front against the opposition. 6-person mixed tag team match. Liv Morgan on the Judgment Day.
Wait a minute. They say that they're going to have it at 10. But now they're having it now?
Well, in TV, exact time doesn't matter. When they say a specific time, they mean it within that time frame.
Please welcome Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest and Edge, the Judgment Day.
They have been a supernatural force on Monday Night Raw. They were epic in the ring last night at Hell in a Cell. Their confidence expanding and growing courtesy of Edge.
Courtesy of the entire unit, Jimmy. Put the proper respect on the name of the WWE Hall of Famer and his saints of fate, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Take a good look at the Judgment Day and watch closely because it's about to get stronger before our very eyes.
That's right, the Doomsday Clock is at 0. Who will join the ranks of Edge's sinister group, the Judgment Day. We'll find out on Raw next.
I got something to say to all the people on YouTube.
All fucking commercials.
I hate commercials.
Yeah.
So, who do you think who's going to be a newest member of Judgment Day?
I don't know. I gave up guessing that when I tried to guess week after week who was going to be the newest member of the NWO, and I always got it wrong. After that, I stopped trying to figure out stuff like that. I figured just wait and be surprised.
Do you know who should be in that crew?
Me?
Maybe you, if you were a wrestler.
It was a joke, dude. Anyway.
I was thinking about her.
Who the fuck is that?
Victoria?
Oh, her. Yeah.
She'll be a good member of Judgment Day. What? I'm just saying.
Those pizzas when you order them.
Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
To the great indoors, where there's 10 new games and 7 new menu items at Dave & Buster's.
Let's go.
Elbows out all day here in North America.
Hustle. Loyalty.
And I think 2 weeks, finally, John Cena has come to Monday Night Raw.
It's 3 weeks.
3?
You want some? Come get some.
June 27th.
Judgment Day is upon us here at Monday Night Raw. WWE Universe. You know what time it is. All rise for the Judgment Day.
Screw it.
What are you doing?
He said all right.
Control is an illusion. An illusion that led AJ Styles, Liv Morgan, and Finn Balor into believing that they were going to succeed last night at Hell in a Cell. The Judgment Day was always destined for victory. We cannot be controlled, and our message is spreading like wildfire. Our destiny has no limitations.
Truth spoken by Rhea Ripley. Our destiny has no limitations. And speaking of limitations, Rhea, your destiny is to once again become the Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley will be one step closer to omnipotence when she wins her fatal four-way match tonight and then goes on to defeat Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank.
Now the adult in the room speaks, so please be quiet. I've been doing this for 30 years, so you can close your mouths. Last night, the Judgment Day did exactly what we said we were going to do, and that is stand tall. We stood tall, but what I have to do before I go any further is publicly tell these two individuals just exactly how proud of them I am. How they have grown, how they have blossomed in the short time that they've been under my learning tree. I mean, look at Rhea Ripley. Look at her. She is a superstar wrecking machine. Look at Damian Priest. Look at the way he stands there now. He stands taller. His head is held higher. He is oozing confidence. And the reason is because they listened. But they weren't the only ones listening. I told you all that someone else was listening. Someone else was hearing our message. And I was right. So tonight, without any further ado, right now, I will introduce to all of you the newest member of the Judgment Day.
Who is it? Wow, this is exciting.
What? I don't believe it.
Hell.
No, this can't be it. Finn Balor has joined the Judgment Day? He could be coming out to continue his assault on the Judgment Day. This could very well be some sort of ruse. I'd be very cautious if I were the Judgment Day, but I completely understand if in fact Finn Balor is the newest member. The message has been spread. The results have been all the proof one should need that what Edge is preaching works. That the Judgment Day is the new force to be reckoned with on Monday Night Raw. Corey, I mean, we were there. Finn Balor just went to battle against the Judgment Day 24 hours ago. If you can't beat him, Byron, join him.
Are you kidding me?
Finn, last night, I saw the look in your eyes change during our match. I saw something change. So when Rhea and Damian told me that you reached out, I was ecstatic. Because you, my friend, are a game changer. You are one of the most talented men to ever step foot in this ring. I've told you that. You know I feel that way. So please tell me, please enlighten everyone here. How exactly did all of this come to pass?
Well, first of all, Edge, thank you very much for the kind words. The look that you saw in my eyes last night was one of clarity. Clarity that joining the Judgment Day wasn't a choice, it was a calling. And it's a calling that I refuse to fight any longer. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of pretending to be someone who I'm not. Finally, I can see clearly. And I need to extend a debt of gratitude to Damien and Rhea. Last night, I saw you fight with more conviction and focus than ever before. And Rhea stood between us and shielded you when I almost had you beat. And I should have been mad, I should have been angry, I should have been furious, but I wasn't. I was impressed. I was in awe. So much so that I reached out to him last night after the show. And we got talking and we got discussing different things, and we realized that we've got a lot more in common than we even realized. And that's that we're tired of being told what to do.
Edge, you're one of the greatest competitors, and not just in our time, but of all time. That's why it was easy for Rhea and I to follow you into this journey of darkness. And I think now, we realize that in the short time with you, you've taught us to get rid of any limitation that was holding us back. We're ready. We are ready to shed the last bit of limitations holding us back. Which is you.
What the hell?
Whoa!
Unbelievable! What the hell is going on? What am I watching right now? What is happening right now?
And we got discussing different things, and we realized that we've got a lot more in common than we even realized. And that's that we're tired of being told what to do.
Edge, you're one of the greatest competitors, and not just in our time, but of all time. That's why it was easy for Rhea and I to follow you into this journey of darkness. And I think now, we realize that in the short time with you, you've taught us to get rid of any limitation that was holding us back. We're ready. We are ready to shed the last bit of limitations holding us back. Which is you.
Unbelievable! What the hell is going on? What am I watching right now?
This is just like the old days of Monday Night Raw. Because that's something we never saw
The
coming.
patriarch of the Judgment Day being sacrificed before our very eyes.
This is the man who created the Judgment Day, who recruited Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
The man who set Priest and Ripley free.
And the newest member of the Judgment Day has set the Judgment Day against their former leader. Recruited their Edge as the last remaining limitation in their careers. Edge, who just finished praising them.
Edge is gonna fight for his life. Edge is gonna fight till he can't fight anymore, but this is 2-on-1. What? I cannot believe what we're seeing right now.
You, Corey. I'm in absolute disbelief.
Oh, no, look out, guys. Get the hell out of the way.
Priest has Edge. With the assistance of Finn Balor. His former Saints of Fate looking down on him. The Hall of Famer absolutely helpless.
Oh.
These are the perils of Edge turning his back on so many. A man without an ally, a man with no one to watch his back. The family that Edge thought he had built is just disintegrated now before our very eyes. And what the hell? We got 2 chairs. Oh my God. This is just all hard to digest, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Edge is helpless to judge, but they have made their point. Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and they are tired of being told what to do. They're tired of being told by Edge what to do. Oh, going for the Galaxial smile. Edge being absolutely tortured in the ring now. And why? We've heard why, as confusing as it is, Corey, that we see again apparently being. We heard why. It's been a matter of weeks. Why turn your back on the Hall of Fame? Who's open to it last night at Hell in a Cell? The Judgment Day were dominant. Why the hell do this to Edge? A parade of officials out here trying to stop him. And Rhea Ripley holding everybody off on a steel chair. No, please!
Son of a bitch. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get where they're trying to go after this.
That man had a family, damn it.
See, usually
I was just asked your typical reality show question.
You in a relationship
Well,
or single?
For me, it was like kind of this loaded question because I was in a relationship.
okay, dude, you know this is all for TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
But usually I can tell what certain things are leading to. In this case, it's hard to see.
Really didn't.
It was a fateful.
I can't tell where they're trying to go after this. Unless now it's going to be just the 3 of them, and they're going to be in a bunch of 6-man tags and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I thought it was going to be somebody new, somebody new or returning.
I know, I did too.
But no, we get Finn Balor. What the hell? Watch this.
Limitation. After the Edge was blindsided by someone he thought he was welcoming into the fold. I don't know. I can't believe we just saw what we did. And again, referring to Edge as the last remaining limitation. After the Edge is the one who opened the door. Look at the success that Ripley's had. The success that Priest has had since aligning themselves with Edge. It doesn't make sense. Where does Finn Balor fit into all this?
Well, you can see from the carnage in front of us at our announce table, we will have updates about the health of Edge. As soon as we have them, we will get them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making its way to the ring, accompanied by MVP, standing at 7 feet 3 inches, weighing 403 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Omos and MVP taking on Bobby Lashley at Hell in a Cell. The X Factor in that match, unexpected, Cedric Alexander.
Keep
trying to get back in my good graces. You've been given multiple opportunities and you never get the job done. Us being so.
I'm getting sick of being treated like that.
That was some scary shit, bro.
Monday Night Raw, there's taking on.
Wait, stand on be on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's wanting to find your place at Monday Night Raw. There's taking on the 7'3" Nigerian Giant match.
This one might be over before your sentence ended, Jimmy.
And it is.
There you go. Here's your winner, Omos! I appreciate Cedric Alexander trying to find himself now. He finds himself now flat on his back, being scraped off the canvas with some brand new wounds, courtesy of the Nigerian Giant, Omos.
Omos still fuming over the Hell in a Cell.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Dirty Dogs.
Dolph Ziggler, haven't seen him on Monday Night Raw in quite some time. Former tag team champions joining KP up on the Okerlund position.
So, Rude, welcome back to Monday Night Raw.
Kevin, the Dirty Dogs are back, and there's no better time to return to Monday Night Raw than right now.
Double D Summer, baby, Dirty Dogs. We're going for money.
Hey, listen, man, you don't disrespect us like that. You wasting precious camera time on these clowns. When Omos just had his amazing victory.
That was just
able to break
that was cool.
But I don't imagine that's going to endear the Dirty Dogs to the Nigerian Giant.
There's Omos and MVP chasing the Dirty Dogs into the back.
The worst person to interrupt would be the Dirty Dogs.
It's the last thing you want to do, but Hell in a Cell. Of course, yesterday we have to say thank you to the entire WWE Universe for making it the most watched Hell in a Cell in WWE history, an absolute home run of an event from every angle.
And we couldn't do it without you, the WWE Universe, each and every one of you who tuned in. Thank you for
for making Hell in a Cell such a wild success.
Cheers! Cheers, please.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied on the ring by Chad Gable, representing the Alpha Academy. Oh, yeah!
Well, we just saw one giant dominating his opponent in seconds. Will we see it again when Ezekiel, fresh off Hell in a Cell, takes on the Tree Trunk Otis here on Monday Night Raw next?
Look at that face.
In your house,
That's crazy, dude.
Teeth sensitivity as well as gum issues. Does it?
God, man. Does it have to be that loud?
Yes.
And right in my ear.
We have to do is your music.
Christ.
That was that bully, right? Didn't even seem like a bully type. Walked right up to me and told me you look like a cookie buster.
Absolutely.
It's back in.
911 Saturday on USA.
to Monday Night Raw. Mondays following Raw, the It family is back in business. From the ballroom to the ring, family is always the main event. Miz and Mrs. Season 3 double episode premiere tonight after Raw on USA.
Here we see the valedictorian, the master Chad Gable, and the tree trunk, the #1 guy, Otis. And how about the newcomer to WWE? Ezekiel! A rough night last night, a hell in a cell, but listen, Ezekiel in his rookie year trying to continue his winning ways. And Otis intent on stopping Ezekiel's winning ways. You know, guys, I got a text from one of my sources today that none other than Aaron Rodgers requested that the Packers sign Otis to be the entire offensive line. Maybe then he can win.
Just one person.
Otis, the O-line, the one man, the tree trunk, protecting A-Rod. I think it's a smart move. Wow. If I buy tickets, doesn't that make me like an owner of the Packers? No. I can make that happen. I'm gonna text another person. Put your phone away, please.
Back to his sources goes Corey as Otis. Standing in the middle of the ring.
Look at that. Imagine that going down to the 50-yard line at Lambeau Field right next door. I think Otis would be a phenomenon. It's actually hard to argue.
Oh, Ezekiel right now having a tough time getting through Otis. The Outfit Academy, a big part of Kevin Owens' efforts to unmask Ezekiel.
The identity fraud, right? That's like,
you know what I'm saying, boy?
Kevin Owens, that is uncomfortable and sweaty almost. Otis, battering Ezekiel in the corner.
This could be looking at Ezekiel could be suffering from a Hell in a Cell hangover, if you will.
I agree with you.
Had a very difficult match last night against Kevin Owens, and things aren't getting any better tonight. Cover. Kick out somehow from Ezekiel.
This is ridiculous. Imagine Otis throwing any of the Chicago Bears defensemen.
Well, that's
across the field like that.
You're really on this bandwagon, aren't you?
Hell yeah, I want to see my guy get paid.
He always follows his sources, and right now, Otis, man, twisting the chin of Ezekiel.
What Otis is doing is rearranging the facial features of Ezekiel.
Every ounce of the 330 pounds.
I think right now Ezekiel wishes he was Elias.
Ezekiel said many times that he dedicates his career to his father, Elias. Nice move from Ezekiel. And for once, Otis.
I think Otis might have slipped.
Looking a little unsteady on his feet. He's breaking away, trying to have some semblance of impact on Otis. Finally getting some speed, and that would have flattened most superstars.
Otis is not most superstars.
Oh! Ezekiel able to slip behind. To the jaw of Otis.
Otis still on his feet.
Maybe not for long.
Ezekiel
into his back.
What a stunner! Huge winner, Ezekiel! That's how you get back on the horse.
Absolutely.
Ezekiel on a rough night in Hell in a Cell, but things are looking up for Elias's baby
Kevin Owens! You challenged me to a one-on-one match at Hell in a Cell, and in my short career, it was the most important match of my life, but I fell short. I didn't get it done. Maybe I was a little too zeked up. But you got to move forward, and if there's one thing I learned from my older brother Elias, it's that everyone deserves a second chance. So Kevin, I want a rematch next week. Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel.
How about that? Ezekiel calling out Kevin Owens.
Is Ezekiel expecting a response?
Looks like he might get one under the name of Kevin Owens, and you get Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, mind you, who defeated Ezekiel last
What do you say? I want a rematch.
Rematch? Why would I give you a I already beat you. You know what? I'm in such a good mood after beating the hell out of you last night. I'm feeling generous. I got this, boys. We're good. I'm feeling generous. You want a rematch next week? You got it, buddy.
There you go.
On one condition. You want that rematch? You need to admit to the world right now that you are Elias. Admit it! Tell the truth and you get your rematch! You're Elias! Tell him! Shut up, you idiots! Okay. You got me, Kev, I admit it.
Okay, John.
No. That's a good start.
Like and subscribe. We're out.
No. You admit